Hi YouTube. Sorry I've not vlogged for 2 weeks. I moved house about 2 weeks ago, and our broadband, and with the same provider, we've moved, etc, etc, etc. I haven't got any broadband, or I've got intermittent broadband, and there's some fault on our line. We've got BT specialists coming out today. They've tested the line and looked on it. So basically, the splitter on the broadband on the phone line. Sorry, train's going past. The splitter on the broadband line is not splitting the voice and the computer. So there's interference there, and also if it's damp outside it works, and if it's not it stops working. So the two videos I've uploaded have been pure fluke. So I'm trying to make videos as low quality as possible. So if this is a bit blocky, I do apologise. Just that it's the only way I can get video uploaded. I'm also using my laptop because my desktop, another train. I live near the train station, I'll explain in a minute. But you can't hear it at night anyway, it's just that the window's open. My desktop hasn't got wireless capability, and I'm not hardwired because the router's over the other side of the room. Bloody hell, I'm busy. So I'm using the laptop that's got wireless in, and my spacebar on my laptop doesn't work, so I use a dash, and my 0 or my noughts, my O, is you have to really push it hard. So sometimes when I write things, you'll see O's missing occasionally, and there would be no spacebar. This would be rectified soon because I'll go and get a wireless card for my desktop. It's just that because I'm in two minds whether to cancel my contract with BT, unless they rectify it, because it's been 15 days now. And now they're going on about charging us, providing us a service that hasn't worked for 15 days and charging me to have an engineer come out. Piss off, BT. They already want 6 months cancellation fee because I'm not allowed to move my broadband because you're not allowed two under one house. Can you believe it? So today would be the day where I make a decision. Basically, if BT don't fix the phone line today and don't give us good enough reason to believe that they are going to fix it, then I will be applying for a 3G mobile laptop thing to go into the computer. That's why I haven't bought a wireless card for the other computer, because there's no point if I'm going to 3G. I won't waste any money. So yeah, that's where I've been and why I haven't been uploading it. And the other thing is my USB on my camera. If I plug it into my desktop and the cable's moving, it won't recognise the camera. If I plug it into my laptop, it's got XP on it, not Windows 2000 NT Professional. If I plug it into my laptop and put it on the floor, it recognises the camera with something pushed against the USB, and I can transfer things across. Please ignore the state of my hands. I've been down the allotment the last few days. That's coming along quite well. I haven't taken the camera down there yet, but I will this weekend. I'm going there Sunday, so I'll do an allotment video very soon as well. So all these problems are, can't get the camera to upload to the bloody laptop, can't get on the internet, and I've moved house. I live with Smiler, 76 Smiler, who you see in my videos quite a lot, Kevin. We basically, he had a flat he couldn't afford, so I gave up mine and moved in with his. So we've both got so much money now in respect to what we're used to having. Also I started the allotment, put the shed in, some of the flower beds in, I put the potatoes in, some of my leafy salads in, courgettes and lots of other things are in pots in my dad's house. But yeah, I'll give you a tour of the flat in a second. What else? Yes, the G20 summit. I don't know if you lot in America have seen that there was a lot of protests going on in London. The media will tell you there was about 2,000 to 4,000 people, more like 35,000 people. The police basically penned everyone in and made people angry, so they started smashing windows, and then the police basically got violent. The reason why there was violence on these marches, I'm not saying that everyone's shining and they didn't go there to cause aggravation, because there's going to be a select group of people that do, right? But it went from 24 arrests to 86 arrests overnight. I'm not being funny, but it's like the environmental group who were further up the road. They were all camped in. They weren't allowed to leave. You weren't allowed to leave to go to the toilet, get food, get air, nothing. The amount of people who passed out and needed medical assistance because of the Nazi dictatorship police force we have in practice. No disrespect, police officers. You are human beings, right? You disagree, surely to God you disagree with what's going on in the government, because if you don't, there's something radically wrong in your head, right? If I was a policeman myself, I would have joined the other side. I would have said, you know what, you can keep this job. It just makes me so angry that the police caused that aggravation. But then again, if the government's going to turn around and spend millions of pounds on making every single police officer go to work on his day off, which is going to piss the police officer off anyway. He's got to justify spending that money by making some arrests, otherwise it's not worth doing it, is it? You know. Then last night we had yesterday we had the G20 summit meeting. You know, the 500 trillion bailout plan. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's just bail out some more money, more countries with China's money this time, shall we? China has put more money in than any other country. I'm sorry, but that's quite worrying. Especially when our Prime Minister, Gordon Brown, stands up on a stage and says the New World Order is emerging. Do you know how many text messages I got from sheep last night and people who are awake? Oh my God, you're right. Oh no, people at work have come and spoke to me about it today. Smiler's had a couple of text messages from his friends saying, oh my God, you said about the New World Order, I thought you was insane. And it's like, the sheep are waking up. You know, people said to me, why don't I go to this protest in London? Well, I ain't going to go to a protest that's organised and wait for police that are waiting for me. I'm not that stupid. I'd rather have the protest that we have. We have got to do another protest soon, but to be honest with you, the way the world's going, the New World Order is in place and the New World Order is going to start emerging, and let's just hope enough sheep wake up, because the attitude on the floor now is, oh yeah, okay, conspiracy might be true, but what can we do about it? You know, it takes few to control the many. Do you know how many of these elite rich bastards there are against how many there are of us? What gives them the goddamn right to sort of like tell us what we can and can't do because they've got more money? It's disgusting. You know, this G20 summit bailout, what the biggest load of crock of shit I've ever watched in my entire life. You achieved nothing. All you done is you wanted all these people over, you know, from all different countries to have a nice meal and talk a complete load of shit. There was not anything positive that come out of that meeting, because I'm telling you now, right, if I was an economist, right, you know, sorry, but I don't agree with the monetary system. I don't think it works properly, right, and obviously the monetary system we had in place that worked for a while needed so much more regulation. Yeah, they've got the right sort of point there. Regulation. Why don't you just wipe off all the debts? All the debts. Every single debt that exists, wipe it off. Give everyone new mortgages, but with what they've paid, without the stupid interest that why are we paying interest? Why are we paying interest on virtual money? You know, you used to pay interest, or you used to get paid interest because you gave the bank your gold to leave in its vault so it could lend it out. Not lend it out 10 times the amount that's in the bank, and again, and again, and again, and again. All these people are doing is just going to make us all feel happy. Oh, global this, global that, let's have all of one. Global, 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 global. Everyone's like, oh, you know, that's got to be the right way. Oh, you know, no one's going to be without. Wake up. You know, I'm just waiting for this, there's a rumour. I say a rumour, there's a source who's overheard something said by the FEMA people over in America. Something along the lines of between August and September, America's dollar will disappear, which I totally agree will disappear. Not necessarily the Amirio will come out, but a voucher scheme will come out in the cities, and the people in rural locations have to survive on their own. Well, the moment I see anything like that happen is the moment that I get my black bag and I fuck off to the woods, yeah, and hide, because I am so sick and tired of people. I'm so sick and tired of selfish, narrow-minded, consuming, money-orientated people. I'm so sick of it. And to be honest with you, that's 70% of the population. And as far as I'm concerned, them 70% of the population could go rot, as far as I'm concerned. You know, as they say, David Icke was right. Right? And all of you who sit there and go, oh, I don't know about the reptile thing, no, that's a bit far-fetched. Okay, the New World Order was far-fetched to the people who are asleep 5 fucking years ago. So I'm sorry, reptiles in the elite families is not far-fetched at all. And anyone who thinks it is, well, I think you're insane. So anyway, quick tour of the flat because I've only got about 3 minutes left. As you can see, Bedford train station is there. That's why you can hear all the trains. It's quite funny when people are the fast train is now approaching. Please stand back from the platform. Right, that's my desktop. That's Smiler's desktop, you know, house. And then we go this way to the kitchen. And then we can go this. He's got a microwave. I've got to get rid of that. My bedroom, as you can see, look, unpacking. Still unpacking. And then we have Smiler's bedroom with my washing in. Managed to get the picture up. That's about it. No green screen yet. There's the green screen. So, yeah. So anyway, peace, love and light to all. And I promise, directly when I get this sorted out, next week, right, by the middle of next week, I'll be vlogging again. Because either BT will have fixed their line, or 3G will be giving me something free. Okay, bye.